Hi, and welcome to another Learning Through Play. Today we're going to focus on concepts. So for our babies birth 1 to a year, you can introduce basic concepts to them, such as position words and descriptive words, as long as they relate to their everyday activities. And to do that, we have to use gestures, natural gestures, such as pointing and hand movements, to help the baby understand certain concepts, such as arms up, arms down, up, down. The concept of round and round, and in and out. So if you're putting your baby into the car seat, say in. And if you're taking them out, say out. If it's hot out, hot. If it's cold, if you want them to be quiet, shh. If they're hungry, hungry. Big, small. So babies are going to learn very quickly the meaning of those concepts. And a book that is helpful, not only the book, but even just the sound, the song, we have movements that go with it. So if you don't have the book, you can still do the song. The Wheels and the Bus. But this one is Paul Ozolinsky. And it's a good one because the parts actually move so they can see it. So for instance, the wheels go round and round. Round and round. The doors go open and shut. We make the movements for open and shut. You can make the movements for out and in, out and in. The windows go up and down, up and down. You can do the up and down, up and down. And it's right, it goes to the right at the back where it's the babies are crying and the moms are going shh. So this is a good book, a good visual for them to learn their first basic concepts. And as I said, if you don't have the book, that's fine. You can just do the song yourself with the hand movements. All right, so that's babies. Then we're moving to the toddlers, the 1 to 2 year olds. They can be introduced to a variety of positional concepts. So, such as, dumping toys out of their toy box. Here's a toy box, get them all out, out. And when they're done playing with them, put them all in. You can talk about things like behind. So if you're going to play a game, a hide and seek game, you can teach behind. Mommy's hiding behind the couch. Daddy's hiding behind the curtains, behind. If they're learning the word through, the concept through, you can actually build a tunnel. So all you need is your couch, a chair, and a blanket over top, and they will go through the tunnel, through. You go up the stairs, you can go down the slide, and teaching beside, you could say, lamb chop is beside you, beside. And then we also have a bunch of textured books at the library in our board book collection. And those are a great way to introduce a range of descriptive concepts. So things like smooth and rough, fuzzy, furry, bumpy, that sort of thing. And the books actually have the different feels to them. So that's a good way to go if you want to do descriptive concepts. And then we have our preschoolers, our 2 to 4 year olds. So these are going to be slightly more complex concepts. And these are going to be related to time. Time is really difficult for children to grasp. So time such as today, tomorrow, yesterday, now, and then. So present, future, and past. And because this is a really difficult concept, you really need to start with a calendar and count the sleeps. So you have your calendar up, your day by day, and when the child wakes up in the morning, put an X on the day before and discuss that day's done, that was yesterday, that was then, today is today, this square is today, tomorrow is this square. This is what we're going to do today. In the future, tomorrow, we're going to do this. And then when they wake up the next day, put an X over that day, and so on, so that they have an understanding of time. And then we're going to do position concepts. They're a little more complex. So we're going to do hiding games, either with people or toys. So we can do things like Lamb Chop is behind, Lamb Chop's above, you are below Lamb Chop, Lamb Chop is in front, and then a really good book to use is We're Going on a Bear Hunt. This is by Helen Oxenberry. It's a very old book. We've had it a long time, but it's based on concepts, and it's repetitive. So on every page, practically, you'll have, and we're making movements throughout the story. We're going on a bear hunt. We want to catch a big one. We always make the big one. And on every page, we're going through a different scene. It could be grass, it could be snow, some sort of element. And we can never go over it, and we can't go under it, so we always have to go through it. That's repeated on every page. And by the time we get to our house after our bear hunt, we go up the stairs, the top of the stairs, we go, oh, we forgot to close the door, we go down the stairs, we go up the stairs, we get into bed, and it's repetitive. But it's a very fun, energetic book that deals with those concepts. So that would be a good book to read with your little one, your 2 to 4 year old. That's We're Going on a Bear Hunt by Helen Oxenberry. So those are some ideas that will help you teach your child about concepts from birth to age 4, just through play.